Let's go, guys. We have another game. This time we have deterministic playing as the Rus in the color red against his opponent, the mighty, the one and only Beastie Cutie, playing as the Chinese in the color teal. Welcome everybody to another Age of Empires 4 casted game. If you're enjoying those, don't forget to subscribe. Channel is quite new, but have a lot of content. I'm sure you will find a lot of matches that you may like, so make sure to do that. Do not miss the next one, and let's get back to this game because we are on. Is this Lipani? It is Lipani. It is Lipani, and I love these maps where they have some natural walls, and it's like very random. It is very random because you can have like a good wall here. Like for example, I can wall here, and suddenly all this area of my map is wall, right? I only need to wall the rest, and I'm fully protected. And that's the case if you want walls, which I'm a big fan of. You could put a crime link here to protect the gold and this big area, and you know, just wall here, and you have a big area still. But you know, this kind of situations happens when you have natural walls like this. And the other thing is, for his opponent, for Beastie, you can just wall here, and you have a big area where you can wall. Like for example, here, here, and here, you can completely wall yourself. So it's completely random, and I love the randomness on the maps. I'm a big mega random fan, except for the fact that sometimes it's a little bit unbalanced. But I feel like this map just balance everything like in a way where everything is like, okay, it's random, but it's also very unpredictable. So I like it a lot. I like it a lot. And I think this is a map where it favors civilizations that can take advantage of this, such as the Chinese, where they can just wall here. I noticed I haven't really seen any Rus game from a long time. And that's why I chose this one, because it's been a while. It's been a while since we've seen the Rus. Remember the times where the Rus were like almighty civilization, and after the new expansion came out, it kind of got forgotten. Well, they're still quite good. They are still quite good. They're still a very solid pick. Overall, they are very good, almost against pretty much everything. Just because they don't have any bad matchup. Like, they just don't. Like, they are very good, very solid. But, you know, let's see how it goes here. Looks like Beastie is gonna go for the Barbican. Look at the position of the Barbican. It's very far from here. But if you notice, you can get the boar. You can pull the boar here next to the Barbican. You have the deer. Now, one thing I don't like about playing against the Rus is that when you take a look at the map, you don't see the deer carcasses anymore. So you cannot click on the deer to just kill them. So you kind of need to guess where to put your meal. But anyway, it's gonna be the Barbican here. And it's a very good spot for food. Especially as a Chinese, you need a lot of food in the bank, because if you go to town centers with Song Dynasty, you're gonna use a lot of food for those villagers, and especially if you want to have army, you need to have even more food. So Kremlin is gonna be at the front of the base, and also pull the boar here. Very interesting position. Can pull the boar next to the Kremlin, and it has protects the gold vein in the back, and he's also going for a second town center himself, already halfway there with the resources, so he's gonna be having a good time. Let's think about where he can put it. Probably here, a little bit in the front, or maybe this area. Also could be, but probably here because it's just closer to your base, and you have the Kremlin to protect the town center, which is also a good thing. Remember, town centers are not as good as they used to be. I think since I start playing, I don't remember the exact nerfs, but they did had like quite a few nerfs. One of it was the Look at that, the Barbican killing the boar. Beautiful. Gotta be careful with the Imperial official. Got a couple of nerfs. One is the HP. It used to be 3000, I think. They removed to 2500. I think so. I don't remember. My memory doesn't work quite well for this. But they also removed the number of garrison capacity from 10 to 7, and also the range attack from the town center. So it's basically easier to kill. So if you had put it here, you will have the Kremlin backing you up. So that's one thing to consider. Looks like deterministic. Is he going for a 3TC build? I guess he is. Wait a second. Grab a sip of water. For some reason, this cough is not going away. And I think I'm going to the doctor, because it's just really strange. I've been weeks with that, and I don't have any other symptom. It's just a cough, and it's super, super annoying. So if you have any tips, just let me know in the comments how to heal this thing, because it's really affecting me on all these cassette games and the streamings. So it's really, it comes to a point where it's like, okay, this is really annoying. But anyway, let's get back into the game. The Rus going for a 3TC build. Already building the second town center next to the deer, just like I predicted. Call me visionary, guys. And let's see where he puts the next one. Probably thinking about putting it here. Probably. I don't know. But let's see. He doesn't have the wood yet. Meanwhile, Chinese having the time of his life, eating boar, nothing but premium meat. Let's take a look at his base. He's gathering some wood. Gonna get that second town center very, very soon. And also no military buildings from him. So actually building a wall here, that's something that Beastie does very well. Is like building walls at the right time. Like he knows, you know what, I'm not gonna have an army. I may have the Barbican here, but these may not fully protect me, especially if my opponent wants to go for some night harassment. You don't really want to take the risk. So quick wall coming here will delay your second town center, but you know, it's gonna, probably you're gonna be fine. It's like the boar is gonna be pulled here. It's not, it's just playing with the boar. Okay, so guys, I'm telling you, I'm getting visionary these days. Town center here, next to the food. I mean, obviously this is the only place where here is like nobody wants to eat berries when you have deer, and it's, you know, it's just a better choice. But anyway, just as I say that, they just go directly into the berries. But anyway, big wall coming here. This guy's the master of walls, and deterministic is checking like, okay, I don't have any way to attack, I guess. Because here you have the town center, so it's gonna be very hard. It's just gonna bother with the walls. It's like, stay here. This is actually very annoying. Let's take a look at it. Does Beastie react? Let's take a look at it. Actually, he's going for a 3TC. Oh my god. He's going for a 3-town center China. Whew. Now, this is very hard to pull off. Guys, 3TC China requires a lot of food economy, which you don't have much in the Feudal Age. So, it's very, very hard. It is very hard to pull that off. So I'm very curious to see how he's gonna do that. I mean, there's plenty of food here. There's no denying of that. Oh my god! Scout actually got a little space for the deer here. Yeah, the wall is even better. Anyway, at night it's out. And Beastie with 3TCs. Wow, like this is gonna be like Let's take a look at the income per minute because I have a feeling like it's gonna... This is gonna skyrocket really soon. Very, very soon. You can already see 25 villagers on foot. That's a lot of food you need for those villagers. At the same time, big wall coming here. But you can already tell, like the Beastie's walls is way more optimized. He used much less wood compared to this one. At least it seems to be that way. So he's very safe. He's very safe. Starting to get some spearmen just to deal with the knights. And looks like deterministic is also going. It's going castle. I mean, at this point, you want to invest minimum. Have a minimum investment on defending, and you already did quite a lot of investment on the walls. So I think you deserve the right to go castle age because you will have the timing, and your opponent is not really going for you yet. So I think you have a lot of time. 3 knights on the field. 4 knights now. Meanwhile, +1 range armor coming for BC. Let's take a look at BC's vision. Where are his units? Let's take a look. Like the scout. Obviously, the scout always is scouting what your opponent is doing. He knows everything. The scout is fully walled in. He knows everything about his opponent. That's a good thing about these players. They always have the scout nearby the opponent's base just to know what is his plan. Because if you know what he's doing, you can react to it on time. There's a number of surprises decreases by a lot. Knights, just gonna get some villagers. Spearman not in the right position. Looks like these knights will enter into the base, causing some chaos here. And the villagers just do that Ronaldinho move and move to the other side of the building. Building the astronomical clock tower in astronomical at astronomical speed, just like my neighbor outside. Looks like the knights will stay here harassing, but Beast is already in the castle age. Meanwhile, the high trade house is being built here next to the town center of deterministic. Gonna get plenty of wood around here. Not the best spot, but to be honest, probably here will be a better spot, but I'm not really sure. It's really hard to tell. More walls coming here. Rus just met the Lord Walls. Take a look at that villager count. Even though BC lost a couple of villagers, he's still ahead on 6 villagers, so... This is gonna be a tough one to pull. Where he's gonna... Where the Rus will have a window to attack is where the Chinese need food. And... I can already tell he's using a lot of food for those villagers. Meanwhile, Monastery already there. He's gonna be grabbing some relics. Sorry for that. Rus. Knights already there. These are not early knights. And Spearman already veteran, so it's so annoying just have these knights on the field. Looks like Beastie will do the wall with the villagers. It's like, you shall not pass, my friend. And these knights went down. At the same time, Siege Workshop. Going up for deterministic. Interesting choice. Very, very interesting choice. Probably gonna go for a mangonel here just to deal with those spearmen. This is another knight. Meanwhile, the monk gonna get those relics. Warrior monks are already out as well for deterministic. Let's take a look at where they are. It's like he's just leaving the base. Just leaving the base. Meanwhile, Spearman escorting the monk. You gotta be careful here. With that number of spearmen, you can actually definitely take the fight against those archers. Definitely. Spearman actually such a good unit, you know. I mean, it's not the best, but it's honest work. And when you have so many like this, even crossbows, they don't do quite a good job. Palace guards are going out for Beastie this time, and Militia gets called to deal with this annoyance here. And also Magonel is getting built by the Rus. Town center is gonna town center, I mean sacred site, gonna be captured here. I don't know if he's gonna go back with the relic or capture the sacred site, but Beastie losing a lot of spearmen fighting the militia, unfortunately. That's pretty much die for nothing. More walls are coming here. Spearman, crossbow, nest of peace. Meanwhile, we don't have any farm transition yet. Food is running out, only berries, more berries here in the back of the base. Looks like a sneaky little wooded fortress is gonna be built here. That's what I love about these maps. We're gonna have a beautiful shot here later after this is built. Let's take a look at this fight. Looks like deterministic. Just gonna kite, just kite and run. Nest of bees on the base. And at this point, Beast is playing very defensively. He's putting all his army next to his base. Like, if you wanna fight under my base, under my nest of bees and everything. Springle coming out for deterministic. Just to deal with the. We're gonna have a beautiful shot here. Actually, not the best shot as I imagine in my head, but it is honest work. It is honest work. We will get back to that later when that wooden fortress is finished. Nest of bees actually gonna get. Oh my god, is this gonna happen? Oh my god! Just in time, the villagers just managed to escape the nest of bees. So he will be able to deal with the tower here. Look at that. With that verticality at its finest. Look at that. Okay, let's get back into the game. Let's get back into the game. 13 crossbows already there. Dealing with crossbows. Nest of bees just dealing with the wooden fortress. And having a springle here. Now this is a beautiful spot for the farms next to the Barbican. But it looks like it's gonna be here. Next to the big gold. And have the 3 granaries here. They do stack. They do stack up. Now this wooden fortress needs to go down. It's definitely annoying. And looks like it will. Looks like it will. Let's take a look at the villager distribution for both players. 67 villagers on food for Beastie. This farm transition is really tough, really. It's really tough. It's getting enough stuff. I'm probably gonna put a keep somewhere here just to start, protecting those resources in the map. There are a couple of ways you can protect those resources. Like, you either put your army there, if you don't have any defensive structure, or you can just build a keep here or some towers, and you will be good. You will be good. Looks like Beastie tried to put a stone wall here, but realizes his opponent actually build the wall first. Stone walls very, very important, especially when you don't let's just say your army isn't the best in the world. Palace guards obviously weaker man at arms than normal. They have less HP, and I think they do have less damage. Let's take a look at this. They don't have less damage. They just less HP. No, it's not less HP. What they have? Oh, it's less range armor, melee armor. Yeah, one more or less melee armor and range armor. They're technically weaker. Looks like a keep will come here, and looks like both guys will fight to get a keep up. Let's see who gets first. Looks like it's gonna be the Rus who builds the keep first. And Beastie has to cancel the keep in the middle. This position is very important because it's a big gold vein. It's a big fat gold here, and it should belong to Beastie because deterministic already has his gold in the side of his base, his big gold vein. So having this gold protected basically leave Beastie with very little gold to work with. Palace guards managed to snipe down those mangonels. A lot of sprinkles coming from deterministic. Looks like this is a fight that Beastie it's gonna lose, unfortunately. Looks like that's gonna happen. You know, fighting under the keep is not a good idea, especially when you have 15 villagers inside. Grease Axels just coming from the roost. Hold on, I'm gonna shut up for a second. Take a look at the Imperial music from the roost. I know the music is slow, but just here a second. Okay, they stop. Stop. It wasn't the combat music before. Look at this guy. It's like, work smart, not hard, man. It's like, I'm super safe here. More palace guards going here, and it's like Beast is gonna put a protective keep, a very defensive keep. It's forced to do that. His opponent is going for it, and this is a very tough situation for the Chinese. Farm transition. Let's take a look at how many farms he has. 13 farms, so he's not ready there with the farms. Unfortunately, he's still mining gold in the back. He's putting some stone walls just to protect the farm economy. But this is a moment where he's vulnerable. And the roost is gonna go Imperial soon. Already have enough gold as an army. Farm transition. Let's take a look at how many farms he has. Only 22 farms. Still a long way to go. That's gonna be the high armory. No surprise. It's gonna buff all those siege engines. They cost less and comes with unique technologies, such as a increased range for the sprinkles, especially that one. It's gonna be a very good one. And of course the RAM technology. It's like he's trying to build walls just to be safe for the moment. You don't want those palace guards inside your base. It looks like the Great Wall Gatehouse is gonna be built here, making sure his farm economy is really safe. We have seen this from BC before, where his farm economy is just extra protected as the Chinese. Like, no one touches these farms. Eventually you can delete this and have some extra farms, so you're gonna be having the time of your life. Imperial Age already there. Roll the short triggers for Beastie just to deal with the siege of the roost. Meanwhile, looks like the palace guards got detected here. Also, Bombard coming here. Beastie has to fight for the gold here. Big gold vein, small gold vein, over 12,000 resources in a single area, protected by a keep and an army. Meanwhile, where is he getting his gold from? He has gold here. Looks like that's the question. He doesn't have anyone on gold, so he needs to fight for this gold. He still has some gold here, but he's very close to his opponent. He's gotta be very careful. Cannon already there. And the villagers are going for a keep just to get that gold. Looks like man-at-arms are gonna harass these villagers. Meanwhile, cannons just trying to take down the keep. Crossbowman taking damage from the keep. Palace guards just dealing some damage here. Looks like Beast is holding up. Magonel is still alive. He's dealing with those crossbows. Keep almost go down. Palace guard numbers. Let's take a look at the statistics now. More palace guards. Let's take a look at how many barracks he has. 7 barracks. He's gonna have quite a few palace guards already there, and he will lose this keep. Villagers are rushing to repair it. It looks like he's gonna run out of a stone very soon. Another bombard came here. I'm gonna be careful. This keep may still, never mind, the keep goes down, and with that the gold is more vulnerable for him. Villagers repairing this bombard. Remember, with 3TC China, you can always spend villagers. Elite army tactics going out for Beastie. Meanwhile, more horsemen coming from the roost, as well as Streltsy Gonna kill everyone with guns. Tired of this. More bombards coming from the Rus. Like, this is why this guy is called Siege QT. He never loses the siege. He just never loses it. Look at how long these bombards live. At the same time, Sacred Side victory approaching for deterministic. Sorry for that. More mangonels coming and another cannon. Most likely thinking about dealing with this keep here, but be careful with this machine gun here. I have 25 attack, hand cannon 27, 3 times. That's like 100 damage every time he sees a unit. Managed to take down the bombard, and now he's going for the Springles. Biology coming from the Rus. It's like he will be doing a transition for horsemen. These are still veteran horsemen, not elite yet. The problem is he's losing access to the gold. Sacred Side clock is ticking. This one is still very vulnerable. It looks like Beastie managed to increase his dominion here. Let's take a look at his vision with the Imperial Palace already in the Yuan dynasty. Gonna be having these guys. If you think marching drills is fast, wait until you see these guys. 1.58 tile speed. They are super fast. Look at that. It's like the keep. It's gonna go down. A couple of bombards already here. Looks like villagers not really interested on repairing those. Like he will fight for another gold. He knows this gold, it's important for him. He's gonna wall here. Now at this point it's really scary, because the Chinese with the Yuan dynasty, it's just gonna be harassment non-stop. And looks like Beastie is going for those fire lancers. Elite fire lancers already there. They do a lot of torch damage. 34 torch damage. It's like a lot of villagers coming here, and looks like he's gonna put a keep here. Gold. He's found gold, so this gold vein, it's pretty much gone, but this one still has a lot of resources. Villagers rushing go to this gold, escorted by those palace guards at the same time. Bombards are pushing into Beastie's base. 3 bombards managed to take down a keep in a matter of a second here. And well, Streltsy around the bombards to protect. And the horseman just got the elite upgrades. Will be ready to raid, but it's not. He's not gonna mess with the food economy here. Basically, there's no one to raid here. Everyone is under the wall. Everyone is under the wall. It's like he's going for a landmark snipe. Destroy the town center. He can destroy the astronomical clock tower. Already there. It looks like the fire lancers will go there to snipe. The bombards didn't manage to get on time. Streltsy protecting the bombards at all costs, but more palace guards are coming. Looks like he will lose his front line, and looks like he will lose some bombards here. Managed to lose 1 bombard. It's like he will lose another bombard. Remember, those fire lancers are especially good against siege. They do have extra damage against siege, plus 20 against siege, so they are really good. More palace guards coming here. 24 palace guards on the field, and this is where you start just sending palace guards all over the place, because they don't require much gold, and you can just spam those palace guards. They do have 252 HP. Meanwhile, more farms coming here. Looks like he needs more food. More food, guys. That's all we need here. Deterministic still pushing into the base. He managed to destroy 3 landmarks, but still 3 more to go. And this one is not gonna be an easy one to take down. More palace guards. In the field. More coming. More villagers coming into the Rus base. Cannon placements in these outposts. Looks like he's gonna put a keep next to his farm economy. Streltsy just on time to deal with this. But with those Streltsy here, who's gonna be able to push here? Looks like he's still pushing little by little. Still have a bomber here. But looks like the keep will go up. BC lost a lot of villagers, but it doesn't really matter at this point. He still have a lot of economy behind. Is he going for another keep? What is he building? He has a couple of golds here. Look at these villagers, the speed of these villagers with the Yuan dynasty. These villagers are so fast. Okay, what is he gonna do here? Another keep. Guys, we are witnessing a map control masterclass. A master of stealing resources. Meanwhile, deterministic with a beautiful wall here protecting all those Streltsy. 44 Streltsy on the field is no joke. These guys do a lot of damage. 42 damage, and they increase their attack speed for every time they don't move. They do? Yeah. 30% attack speed. And meanwhile, Beast's base, a little bit of trouble, has the barracks here. Meanwhile, keep already here. Looks like deterministic will have to deal with this. He doesn't have access to gold. He still have access to this one, but this one is gonna run out anytime. 2000 gold left, which is not much in the Imperial Age. It's like BC managed to steal the gold here. More gold here in the map. So far, no player interested in actually, you know, trading. It's not the best place to trade, actually. I don't know how you can trade here. It's a very awkward road. Monasteries out. Not sure why. Where's this guy going? Oh, he's gonna get those relics that went down there. Stone walls going up here just to protect the farm economy. Meanwhile, more Streltsy gathering here. Villagers. Sneaky villagers here. Looks like we'll find them. He didn't find them. They're just taking down the mining camp. With some taxes on it, of course. Couple of bombards. I say a couple, there's actually 6 bombards on the field. Ready to landmark snipe the Chinese player. Well, this is a huge army, man. You cannot underestimate the size of this army. Is he gonna go for the back, or is he gonna go for the base? If he goes for the base, he has a chance to actually landmark snipe Beastie. He's actually gone for the villagers here. Managed to do a split. Has to take down a lot of villagers. 93 villagers in total for deterministic. He's losing a lot of economy. Bombards taking down Imperial Academy. Meanwhile, Beastie loses quite a chunk of his army in this area. But the keep's still up. Look at the Great Wall Gatehouse taking down those bombards. This makes things really complicated for deterministic. More bombards coming here. He went from 6 to 4. So it's gonna be really hard for him. Might lose another bombard. Looks like he's going for another area this time. Looks like deterministic lacking a lot of the food economy he needs to get those units out. Still I mean, he has a lot of streltsy here. Looks like these villagers are just gonna torch this guy. But streltsy are taking down those villagers. Mangonel also here. Managed to look several villagers in a blink of an eye. Monk is not gonna gather the relic. He needs that relic to get the passive gold. They're just gonna go for wood here. This is... what a match, guys. What a match. Roos keep pushing here. With those streltsy. Looks like the monastery will go down again. At the same time, more palace guards raiding. Not really sure what's the plan for those, but Great Wall Gatehouse still alive and kicking ass for sure. It's gonna be more horsemen coming for Beastie. Due to the lack of gold, that's the best he can get at the moment. Which is actually a very good unit. He's gonna use more palace guards. No siege for Beastie, he's just gonna continue raiding his opponent. Bombard already here. Meanwhile, only one landmark left. The big boss, the big boy. 5 landmarks went down. Can he make it? Can he make it, guys? This is... what a match. What a match. I love the Imperial matches, you know. Only one landmark left. Problem is, how do you get there? How do you get there? And the horseman surrounds the bombards. The bombards running from their life. 6 bombards on the field. Enough, I believe, enough to one-shot this big guy here. Straight in numbers. This is a very tricky situation for Beastie. How do you win the game here? You're still raiding. Okay, this is how you win the game here. When a landmark snipe, notify landmark snipe you first. It's gonna be more and more rams. I mean, the deterministic knows about it. He's sending some units just to deal with that. Looks like his food economy managed to balance. It's getting those villagers back. Meanwhile, Beastie in the back of the base. Looks like he will lose access to the gold and the big gold vein. At the same time, Spirit Way coming. Oh my god, Giga brain move. He knows he's gonna take down the Great Wall Gatehouse is on danger. And look where look what he did. He sacrificed the Yuan dynasty, the one that gave him move speed, arguably the best dynasty here at this point in the game, and goes for the Ming dynasty. Which means if he loses this landmark, he's still on the game. And not only that, he has the landmark on a place where deterministic didn't scout. He doesn't know where is his landmark. He will never be. And the bombards go all in into the Great Wall Gatehouse. Villagers get pulled to repair the gatehouse. But looks like the Great Wall Gatehouse will go down. And with that, he must be thinking, where are the other landmarks? Looks like he repaired one landmark. That's the second town center. Barbican, alive. 2 landmarks left. The problem is, he knows where this one is. And this one is gonna be very easy to take down. And the problem is, this one. He doesn't know where it is. And look at this. A huge army coming from Beastie. Building 3 ramps. In his base. He knows all his armies here because he thought he was gonna win the game when he destroyed the gatehouse. But now it's not possible. He cannot finish the game. Oh my god, he's going for a landmark snipe. Meanwhile, Beastie takes down 1 landmark. Goes for the Kremlin. Villagers rushing to get that keep out. Villagers gonna go to repair. He knows what he's doing. Palace guards taking down the town center. Keep is gonna go up, and all his army, he's pulling back everything he has. They still have some bombards here, but there's nothing here. It's just farms. Lombard victory approaching. The last Lombard here. It's a town center. What a beautiful comeback. Looks like the town center will go down. And with that, Beastie takes the game. Well played by these 2 players. What an amazing match. What an amazing match. What a comeback. Hope you enjoyed this one. And I will see you in the next one.